Alright, hey everybody, so welcome to another after movie topic video. Now today's topic video is, I want to just talk about the fandom for a second. Because right now, there seems to be a lot of infighting in the fandom, and there seems to be like a lot of divides in the fandom, especially between the Twitter and Facebook fans. There seems to be like a lot of sniping between both sides, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that. And in the full interest of disclosure, I'm going to talk about something that I did that I'm going to completely fess up to, but also offer, some kind of defense for. Alright, so this all started a couple of nights ago when a whole bunch of fans, myself included, started making tweets with the hashtag #FuckAfterMovie, #AfterMovieIsOver party. And so, of course, people are going to react to that. People are going to, get angry, and, people are going to, start making comments. So what happened was, on the After Fans Anna Todd Facebook group, the admin put up a post that said, really? Like, really? Are y'all really this desperate to get content? I can literally give you a list of movies with fandoms who don't get shit for content till after the movie comes out on DVD or no content whatsoever, and I don't see them doing this. Okay, let me go ahead and respond to that part. The difference between those fandoms and ours is that those fandoms, the vast majority of film fandoms, are not promised content. That is the key difference between both sides. Between all the other film, fandoms and ours, is that those fandoms are not promised content. At the beginning of this era, Anna Todd actually promised that we would get content. We were promised that we would get so filled, in November, or even all throughout this era, hey, I'm going to be so, more interactive with you guys, we're going to, feed you guys so much more, and that's the difference between both sides, is that all those other fandoms are not promised anything, whereas we were. If they had not promised anything, I can guarantee you that the vast majority of the fans would not be reacting the way that they are. If they did not promise the content, then the fandom would not be as excited as they are and would not be reacting the way that they are. But anyway, let's keep going. Like, this is so embarrassing. Honestly, at this point, I low-key want Anna to cancel the movie just because y'all are behaving like this. Okay, to respond to that, that's never gonna happen. There's, like, way too much money, sunk into this film that there's just no way that that's gonna happen. I'm sorry to tell you, but as much as you low-key want this to happen, it's not gonna happen because there's just too much money sunk into this thing. This is ridiculous. What has this fandom become? We have officially went down as one of the worst fandoms just because of this. Sorry for my rant, but I'm just so over this. Okay, as long as the Star Wars fandom, as long as the Walking Dead fandom, the Game of Thrones fandom, some parts of the Supergirl fandom exist, believe me, we are not even in the same ballpark as those fandoms. Even like through all the shit that we've done, like we're not even in the same ballpark as the fandom. So to say like we're like the worst fandom just because of this, believe me, there are plenty of worse fandoms out there. And go, just take a minute and just go see those other fandoms, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so she put up two separate examples of this, which I found kind of hilarious a little bit, but also kind of sad because it kind of made me do like a little bit of soul searching. But like also kind of hilarious because like she's ranted before about other things, but she's never put up examples like this. Okay, so one of the tweets that she put up as an example is my tweet. And I'm going to go ahead and read to you my tweet, in the full interest of disclosure, and, in the full interest of, kind of being very transparent with you guys, to say, like, hey, I fucked up too, hey, I did some shit too. Let me go ahead and read my tweet. Fans shouldn't have to beg for content. Fans shouldn't get threatened into behaving. Without the fans, there wouldn't be a second film. We're called ungrateful. The fans aren't ungrateful. We riot. #FuckAfterMovie party. Okay, let me go ahead and break down my tweet because, in my opinion, if you really want to talk about, like, how the fandom is behaving, if you want to talk about, like, fans are, threatening, bullying, abusing Anna, where in my tweet am I abusing Anna? Where in my tweet am I blackmailing Anna? Where in my tweet am I bullying Anna? Because I did not tag her in this. I did not tag the After movie in this. So like, where in my tweet am I actually, you know, bullying, abusing, blackmailing anybody? So if you're going to accuse me of bullying, abusing, and blackmailing people, then you might want to actually find a tweet where I actually do that instead of just putting up this thing. Because at the time when this screenshot was taken of my tweet, there are no likes, no retweets attached to it. So you must have gotten to that tweet fairly early on in the process if you are literally saying, I mean, if you are using me as the, so you must be following me, by the way. If you found my tweet this early in the thing, because like people did retweet, people did like my tweet. So if you got it this early without any retweets, without any likes, then you must be following me, or whoever screenshotted this must be following me. But anyway, okay, so let's just talk here. Let me just break down my tweet, because, again, I kind of want to defend myself here a little bit. Because I can't do it on the Facebook group, even though I kind of tried to, but, you know, like, it was just basically me having to apologize and, you know, throw myself at the mercy of the fandom, which I shouldn't have done. But let's go ahead and break down what I said. Fans shouldn't have to beg for content. That's true. Like that is actually 100% true. Like, the vast majority of fans in the fandoms, they would actually agree with that. The fans shouldn't have to beg for content. That, you know, that they should just give us content. Like, that the fans shouldn't have to beg for content. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Fans shouldn't get threatened into behaving. Okay, even Anna Todd admitted that, yeah, I fucked up a little bit. Like, even Anna Todd admitted that, you know, hey, you know, I shouldn't have threatened you guys. But you know where Hardin's personality comes from. So, yeah, like, that's true, too. Like, fans shouldn't get threatened into behaving. We should just behave, you know, period. But, like, fans shouldn't get threatened into behaving. Without the fans, there wouldn't be a second film. That's just true for Hollywood. Without fans, there would not be second films. There would not be franchises. So that's just true for any film. And plus, Anna Todd, Hero Finds Tiffin, Josephine Langford, Samuel Larson, like, everybody involved has basically said, yeah, without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Without you guys, you know, we wouldn't have a second film. So, like, there's nothing wrong with saying that. We're called ungrateful. Well, that's just, you know, a callback to, you know, basically, like, the more mature fans, you know, who are saying, like, you know, well, you guys are ungrateful. And it was like, no, we're kind of not. The fans aren't ungrateful. We riot. And that's the part that, you know, I do apologize for. I shouldn't have used the tweet, or I shouldn't have used the hashtag, and I shouldn't have done the we riot part. I do want to apologize for that. That was completely wrong. I was in a terrible headspace that night. And I'm sorry. I should not have said, you know, we riot, or, you know, use the hashtag. I do apologize for that. But again, and I'm gonna have to offer up like this half-hearted, you know, weak defense here. But it's like, if you want to use like the tweets as an example of like, oh, people are bullying Anna, people are abusing Anna, people are blackmailing Anna. Where in that tweet am I bullying or abusing anybody or blackmailing anybody? Like, where in that tweet? I mean, because you clearly want to use me as an example, which for all the stuff that I do in this fandom, like all the positive stuff that I do in this fandom, like this is the tweet that you finally decide to, you know, shine a light on. Like at the time when it was like the lowest that I've been in a long time, like that's the tweet that you want to use. And especially at a time when, I mean, you got it early enough that, you know, there was like no retweets, no likes, so you must be following me. I mean, if you got a problem with, I mean, okay, here's what I'm going to say, because like a lot of people said like, oh, I don't want to comment, you know, like on these tweets because, you know, oh, people are going to call me an ass kisser. People are going to call me a local. People are going to call me this, or this. Well, let me go ahead and, you know, kind of put this out there, and I'll even say this on Twitter, that if I'm being a dill hole, if I'm being a dick, I want you guys to feel comfortable enough to actually, you know, comment on my tweets or like even like on my videos to say, hey, dude, you're being a dill hole. Hey, dude, you're being a dick. Because like I won't attack you. I won't sit here and, you know, criticize you. I won't sit here and, you know, go after you or, you know, make you feel, you know, like you're being attacked. Like, I want to be told, like, hey, I want to be called out on my shit. Like, hey, if I'm being a dick, if I'm being a dill hole, I mean, actually, you know, like comment and let me know. Don't just do this. I mean, because, like, this could have been over and done with in about 5 seconds if you had just, you know, commented on my tweet and said, hey, dude, you're being a dillhole. Hey, dude, you're being a dick. Hey, dude, you know, you're being ungrateful. Hey, dude, you're being, you know, X, Y, or Z. Like you didn't need to screenshot my tweet. You didn't need to, you know, do all this shit and then kind of put me up as like the example of like, oh, look at these people, you know, bullying, abusing, blackmailing Anna. It's like, there's nothing in that tweet where I'm blackmailing or abusing anybody. Because again, I mean, to break down what I said, fans shouldn't have to beg for content. That's true for anybody. I mean, any fan would agree with that. Fans shouldn't get threatened into behaving. Well, fans should just behave anyway. But like, yeah, fans shouldn't get, you know, threatened into behaving. Without fans, there wouldn't be a second film. Well, the vast majority of Hollywood would agree with that. Actually, everybody in Hollywood would agree with that. Like anybody who's ever participated in a sequel or a third film or a fourth film or however many films are in these franchises, you know, like anybody in Hollywood would agree with that. But yeah, but again, I kind of did not want to make this video about my tweet or, you know, kind of like keep the sole focus on me, because there are a lot of problems in this fandom. Like instead of coming together, instead of like, you know, forming a united front, because guess what, guys? We're getting a sequel. We're getting, you know, a franchise. Hey, we're getting films made about these books that we all know and love. We're basically sniping at each other. Because like basically like both sides are claiming like, hey, I'm a real fan. Hey, I'm a real fan. You're a fake fan. If you want content, you're a fake fan. Well, hey, if you ass kiss, you're a fake fan. And it's like, y'all, we need to stop the infighting. Because again, that is how we are going to get torn apart if we keep infighting. If we keep believing that anybody is better than anybody else, then that's when we're going to get torn apart. Because guess what? Look at what happened when we came together. We won 3 Teen Choice Awards. We won a People's Choice Award. We got a second film. Hey, you know, like we're winning here. Like we need to present a united front, because like the more that we win, the more that we get noticed, the more that other fandoms are going to come for us. The more fandoms that are going to, you know, start sniping at us, the more people who are going to start sniping at us. And we need to kind of like come together and throw our arms around each other and say, hey, we're all fans. We're all here. We're all supporting Anna. We're all supporting this thing that we all love. We are a family. We are the After family. And we need to start acting like one. Actually, technically, we are, because, you know, families snipe at each other. Families, you know, fight. And so, yeah, we kind of are acting like a family. I think I just revealed more about my family life than I think anybody else had. But we are a family. We are a family, and we do need to come together, and we all just need to take a breath and understand that we're not better than anybody else. Like, nobody in this fandom is better than anybody else. We're all fighting for the common goal. We're all fighting for the goal, you know, and we're all fighting for the same thing that we love. So can we please just all put down our weapons? Can we all just lay down our weapons and just remember that we're all here because of Anna. We're all here because we love After. Because we love this series, and we want to see this series become, because believe me, the reason why I get so passionate about this thing is because I know how big this franchise can become. I know it. I can feel it in my bones with how big this franchise is, with how, you know, I see the potential in this franchise, but we need to stop the infighting. We need to stop, you know, bullying Anna. We need to stop, you know, abusing Anna. We need to stop blackmailing Anna, because again, we are all fighting for the same common goal, and that's to see this entire franchise, you know, turn into hit movies that we can all be proud of. That we can all sit there and say, yes, these films are exactly what I felt like when I read the book. And so I'll say again, like I said earlier in this video, I am one of those people that, hey, if I'm being a dillhole, if I'm being a dick, do not be afraid to actually tweet at me or, you know, comment on my channel here in the comments and say, hey, dude, you're being a dick. Hey, dude, you're being a dillhole. Hey, dude, you know, this isn't cool, man. Because guess what? I'm pretty sure that I would have gotten comments if I still had my Curious Cat page up, but I actually had to take down my Curious Cat page because I was getting bullied and abused and, you know, called every sick name in the book that I actually had to get off Curious Cat. I actually had to shut down my Curious Cat page because that's how much I was getting bullied. I mean, I've gotten bullied because of this fandom. I've gotten, you know, I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into this channel. I love this fandom. I love these books. And so, I mean, again, like, I did not mean for this tweet to come off like I'm ungrateful. I did not mean for this tweet to come off, you know, like, you know, oh, I love Anna Todd 1 minute, but I hate her the next. Again, there's nothing about this tweet where I'm saying I hate Anna Todd or I'm even physically attacking Anna Todd. Because I love this franchise. And if I didn't love this franchise, if I was a fake fan, I would have been gone a long time ago. The first minute I started getting bullied, abused, and all the shit that I have gotten ever since I joined this fandom, I would have been gone a long time ago. And that's the God's honest truth. If I was a fake fan, if I didn't give a shit, I would have been gone a long time ago. Because that's how much I've been bullied and abused and attacked, that I would actually be gone by now. But I'm still here. I'm still standing after all this. Sorry, this is supposed to be a serious video. But yeah, I would be gone by now if I was a fake fan. And you know what? There are no fake fans in this fandom, okay? And nobody is more true of a fan than anybody else. Just because you've been here since the Wattpad days does not make you more true of a fan than somebody who maybe just found the film on DVD. Everybody is a fan. There's no more true fans, okay? So can we all just please lay down our weapons? Can we all just please stop the sniping, stop the infighting, and understand that we are all fighting for the same common goal? We should all be supporting Anna. We should all be, you know, throwing our arms around each other and presenting a united front because the wolves are circling, and if they smell blood, they're gonna come attacking us. So I know that a lot of people are going to have a lot of thoughts on this. So yeah, please keep it civil in the comments. But like I said, if I'm being a dill hole, if I'm being a dick, you know, go ahead and let me know. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So every day, I'll be doing daily uploads of the After Series read-throughs where I literally go through the books and read to you guys page by page, chapter by chapter. The first 6, yes, count them, 6 books, After We Collided, After We Fell, After We're Happy, Before, and Nothing More are on the channel to their completion. I'm working on Nothing Less right now, and these will be daily uploads barring any types of personal illnesses or issues. Now that we have the official green light of the After We Collided movie, I'm going to be bringing you guys constant updates on that. So keep looking forward to that. You guys are going to be so updated that you'll be begging me to stop the updates. And those updates will also cover After We Fell and After We're Happy. So once we get the green light on those 2 films, I'll also be bringing you guys constant updates on those as well. Every other day, I'll be doing different topics that come up in the After fandom. So if there's a topic out there that you guys want to see me talk about, go ahead and either leave it down in the comments, or you'll find me on either Twitter, email, or my Facebook. All the relevant information is on the About section of the channel. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to go to the heights that it has without you guys. And so for that, I'm eternally grateful. But you know and I know that there are plenty of After fans, old and new, who have no idea that this channel exists. So keep sharing the channel. Keep spreading the word of Charles's Movie Channel, because this will truly be one of the best After Series channels that you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the After Series channel. I'll see you later, After fans, After naters. Take care, guys. Love you.